Я паду з тобою в цей flow. Okay, it's okay. I'm not scared about it. This war can end only when we will get the victory. Thank you for Great Britain people. Burn it out. Burn the stage out. We'll make incredible gigs. Night, to stepping with a woman I love.
Привіт, Taras. Hello.
Hello.
How are you coping after 2 months of fighting?
I'm alive, and it is important. It is the main. But you know, I'm not like really fighting every day, because I'm serving like a paramedical in paramedical team, and our main task, our main aim is to help wounded soldiers to survive. But of course, I have my own my own like weapon, gun.
Had you used weapons or guns before the war?
Just for training. After school, I went to the police academy, so I know how to use like guns and automatical weapon.
How are you feeling within yourself?
I'm fine, and I have a good mood for today, because you know our armed forces are recapturing Ukrainian small and big cities, and of course it happens around the Kharkiv where I am serving now. It gives hope that during maybe next month our army will recapture a lot of cities and push out Russian troops from Kharkiv district. I hope.
How long are you expecting the war to continue for?
I want it to end just right now.
Of course.
But it depends. It depends from a lot of things. The first of all, it depends from our Ukrainian unity and bravery of our soldiers. The second is the weapon. Also, we're expecting on European help and help from United States with like hard weapon, with artillery, with tanks, machines. We're waiting for machines that can beat the Russians a lot. And of course, very important is the financial system of the country. Russians bumps our infrastructure. It's very bad for economy, for national economy.
Is there anything that people from, say, the UK or further afield can do to support you during this tragic time?
I want to say, first of all, that the people of Great Britain supporting us already very much, a lot. And we are very thankful about this. And every time when I have an opportunity to say this, I do this. So I say thank you for Great Britain people, for the government of Great Britain for supporting us. And it's very important that it starts before the war. A lot of weapon from Great Britain came to us before the war started, and it helps us to resist the first Russian attack. But of course, we need more. We need more, just not for us, but for the whole Europe, because now here we are standing for the whole Europe. I think it's clearly understandable for everyone in Great Britain, especially in political spheres, especially between the politicians. So we here are defending the European values and the freedom world. So we need your help. We need the help from the Great Britain. First of all, it should be weapon, a lot of weapon, because now we understand clearly that this war can end only when we will get the victory. Only in this case. What we need more, we need, of course, a lot of money to support our economy. And I can't allow more money. It's not polite, but I think everybody understands that the body of the nation, the body of the country, the blood of the country. It is money. It's economical system. So we need this blood. We need this help, and of course, believe me, we will remember it, and we will never forget this. And of course, when we will have any small opportunity to say thank you and to give back something from us, we'll do this.
What's keeping you going? What's keeping you focused?
I keep in my focus when I'm thinking about the future of my kids, for our childrens. I have 3 children with my wife. Now they are in America with my wife, in the house of my mom and my stepfather, and they are in safety place. My relatives helps them every day. My oldest son was born in America. He is an American citizen, but I dreaming, and I know that it will be that my kids will live here in Ukraine, and they will build a new country exactly here. And we are fighting now for their future. And every time when it's so hard to do something, every time when we are disappointing of something, we are thinking about our kids, that we here making their future by small steps, and it is the main.
If you can talk about it, what's been the worst part of this war for you so far? What's been the worst experience?
On third day of this war, one soldier, one man from our battalion was killed, and a lot of was injured, and it was so hard for me, like, to at third day of the war, you should to feel this moment. Me, who before the war was like artist and I'm staying to be an artist, but before the war I was artist who gathered at the stadiums, who smiled from the stage, who sing my songs from the stage, and like moving with a lot of people, like, hello, like, this, like, come on, light your lights. And at third day of the war, I should to like take the body in my hands and transportate the killed body from the second stage of our building where we were to the first floor, and then to the medical car, like killed man, the body of killed man. It was very hard and it was like stressful, but now we are adapted. We adapted for this because we are living in this reality, and we have no choice just to adapt it and to do our work.
Do you believe there will ever be peace in the future between Ukraine and Russia?
So history shows for us that every time when Russians, even after defeating, tries to build a new society and to find their new way to develop their country, every time they came to the one point when they started to thinking that they are like a big main nation, that they are like better than another, and tries to force another nations nearby. It happens every time. So I don't believe in this scenario that someday they will be live with us, nearby us, like a peaceful nation, and will try to build something normal communication. No, I think they every time will try to defeat us. So we have only one way. After we will get the victory, we should become stronger and stronger. To don't let them even think about to shoot in our side.
I want to take a moment to congratulate you on what is just an amazing song, an amazing collaboration. I mean, can you tell me about it? How did the collaboration come about with Ed Sheeran?
Our video in which we applied to Ed Sheeran became viral. We proposed to organizers of the charity event in Birmingham to take a part from Kiev in this event.
Yes.
like remotely, but they declined us because we are wearing uniform, we are carrying guns in our arms. Because of that humanitarian purpose of that charity event, we were declined. So we of course were a little bit like disappointed about this decision and a little bit sad, but we agreed with this decision. We have no choice just to agree and say thank you for helping Ukrainian people, because first of all, the main aim of that charity event was to help Ukrainian people, to gather the money, to gather the funds for Ukrainian refugees. So they gathered a lot of money, maybe over 10 million pounds. It was very good. So we say thank you for supporting Ukrainian, and of course agreed with this decision. But after maybe 1 week or 4 days, maybe 1 week, the Ed Sheeran teams got back to us and proposed to take a part in this song, like to collaborate. They proposed to us to create the new lyrics for the second verse and second chorus of this song.
Сирени обірвали наш сон, у 2 валізи все минуле, далі go-go. Ти за кермо, невідоме, і всі нерви, в кулак і нерви, мене так, я залишаюся, вдихати дим. Останні запахи Діор із ним. Я пам'ятаю, ти хотіла в Рим. Все йде до того, що спочатку на Крим свій двіж замутим, ніхто не вийде із води сухим.
And of course we said yes, because it was a huge opportunity to express through this song, to express what we feel, and to tell, to conversate with a lot of people from all over the world, because Ed Sheeran is a huge star, not just a star in Great Britain. He's a world star. So we said yes, and it was big, and it was really hard, first of all, to create the lyrics, because in that time there were a lot of Russian troops in the outskirts of Kyiv, in the Bucha, in Irpin, in Hostomel, and Ukrainian army was trying to recapture the city, and it was hard battles every day around the Kyiv, and we were serving in Kyiv. And of course, first of all, we was doing our task, like the task of our command. Among this, we created a lyric. I decided to tell my own story about how the war started for me. And this story is not just only my story. It is story of 100,000 people, Ukrainian people, whose peaceful life interrupt the war. By the sirens, by the huge impacts. After that, when we created the lyrics, it was also very difficult to record on the studio, because our studio was exactly under occupation in Hostomel. That building was under Russian occupation. But, you know, we have a lot of friends. Thanks for the God that we are really popular band in Ukraine, and we have a lot of friends. And we have a lot of friends, and we asked our friend Maxim Sivalap to help us to record the voice on the studio, and he of course said yes. So after that we recorded the voice on the studio, and then as usual we used to compare the song with the video, because when you're comparing these two parts, the impact of emotion more powerful when people not just listening the music but watching the music. But one remark: at that time when we decided to create the video for this song, our battalion was replaced from Kyiv to Kharkiv, where we are now, in Kharkiv. In that time, we had no opportunities to make the video, good video, not just, you know, like film something and release, but to do something good, like some try to do a masterpiece, we had no opportunities to do this. And we asked our friend Mitros Murak, who became a director of this video, to help us. So we just managed the idea. So we created the idea of the video, and he realized this idea with his command, with his team, and with help of our friends. And mostly he have done maybe 80% of video by himself and his comment and his team, but 20% of video when it's frames where I'm thinking in the camera, it was filmed by us nearby the positions in Kharkiv, nearby our military positions in Kharkiv. And it was very fast because our positions and the road between the positions every time under fire. So it's not allowed to stop for a lot of time in one place, because Russians seeking you like from the sky and start to attack, like start to make a fire in that place. Like film it on the GoPro 9. It was GoPro 9 in our car, and we like made this a couple of takes. So this video also created like by very creative people in very fast terms, and but with big patience, because everyone understood that it was very important to create something good, to talk to people through this, to spread our emotion, to spread what are we going through this war.
The song is amazing, the video is amazing, the voices I think are just a perfect match for one another. It's just a great track. Did you communicate much with Ed himself?
Yeah, we communicate through the social media, through the Instagram, like direct messages, but also our PR manager Hannah, she connecting of course with team of Ed Sheeran. So they communicate like in professional aspects, and I'm communicating like in personal with Ed Sheeran.
I'm sure it will be number one. It's got to be a number one track. How would that make you feel? How would that make you feel going number one in the UK and around the world?
You know, first of all, I want to get the victory in this war, and after we will burn it out, burn the stage out. We'll make incredible gigs.
Yeah,
we can do this. We know how to do this. But first of all, just to get the victory and to establish like a freedom here, like a democracy, freedom here, and became a part of freedom world.
I don't know if it's possible to ask this or not. Are you able to sing a part of the song?
I will remember the part. Я танцюватиму з тобою so slow, я цілуватиму туди, де любов, знов і знов, чекай мене, коли все це мине. Я впаду з тобою в цей флоу, зацілую туди, де любов, знов і знов, чекай мене, коли все це мине. Night, they're stepping with a woman I love. Night, yeah, all we need is us to go night. I don't know. Can you hear
That is
loud sound there? It's Russian bombs are.
You got to. Okay, we better call it. Okay.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not scared about this. They are foolish. They are foolish.
You okay?
It's okay. Yeah. Because Russians are foolish. They every time they missing out. Not in the point. They can't. Russians cannot to fight.
It's just something just happened there then, because it broke up a bit.
Something happened there. They're bombing there.
Unbelievable.
But they're suckers.
I also wanted to say that my wife's Ukrainian. I've been to Lviv many times. Her family successfully came back to us a few weeks ago. Our daughter is half Ukrainian, so you know you've got the support of British, but you know it means so much to me.
So you know what does it mean, borscht? Borscht. It is Ukrainian soup, borscht.
Yes, yes, I've had it. It's pink, right?
Yeah. You should taste it.
I've had it. It's pink with cabbage, I think, in a mug.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
it. Lovely, lovely food.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're here, they're safe, and it just means a lot to us all. Thank you so much. I wish you the very, very best. I hope to, hopefully one day you'll be on tour with Ed Sheeran and we can meet at some stage. I don't know, but
Thank you. I hope.
Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава. Thank you. Goodbye. Stay
care.
safe.